Hi everyone, and welcome to this beautiful mountain river that I have never fished before and that I wasn't even planning on fishing. I was planning on fishing a stream several miles over in this direction, but it turned out to not be very good. I had just scoped it out online and on maps, and when I got there in person it wasn't really fishable. So I made the executive decision to abort that and come here. I don't know anything about this river. I don't know what the fishing is like, what kinds of fish are in here or anything like that, so should be fun. I'll start fishing, I guess, over here once I get all the gear together, and then there's a large fork and there's kind of an island. This is all the same river, but I think I'm gonna stick to the right side. Looks like there might be more potential over there. And I'm going to be fishing today with a rod that I've fished a couple times before, but I don't think I've ever shown you guys because I've never caught anything on it. I don't think I've actually made any successful videos with this rod, but it is the Avntik IM12 Nano, Tenkara, 12 feet, 13 sections, 6'4" action. I bought this rod because I have the 9-foot little brother version of this rod, and it is actually a great little rod. This one is not as good, but we'll talk more about that as we head up river here. I have a purple fly on here, made with a purple tinsel body and a grizzly hackle, and then some sort of yarn, yellow yarn flourish on there. I have this is about a 12.5 foot line. Also, there's rain imminent. It rained as I was driving here, but now it stopped. But then there's some threatening looking clouds coming in. Oh! Oh! Did you guys see that? The fish was down low. I saw it come up. The silver flash, looked like a rainbow. Came up and took a swipe. I guess it was a bad hook set, I don't know, but didn't bring it on home. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a second chance with that guy. Let's fish this bank of foam over here to my left. Try not to get stuck in the trees. Didn't quite make it over to the foam on that cast. This rod isn't terrible. Oh, I was briefly in the trees there. This rod isn't terrible, but it's also not great. It's okay. It just feels much heavier than the 9-foot version, which I was really impressed with. So these rods, these are like cheap AliExpress, Amazon rods. I don't remember how much this was. I think it was probably $50 or $60 or less. And so that's the attraction here. Okay, I'm in the foam. No bites, no takers. Okay, I said I was gonna fish the right side, but there is a decent looking pool on the left, so let me go do that, then I'll come back to the right. Oh, here we go, fish on. This wasn't the main pool that I wanted to fish. This is a little side pool, looks like a brook trout. That wasn't what I first hooked into, that first fish. So we have a multi-species stream here. There's nothing to write home about this guy, so we'll dump him off. You can see right there the good looking pool that I'm heading toward. I'm happy though, happy to catch my first fish on this river. My first fish on this rod. Yeah, this rod just feels very heavy and unbalanced. Feels tip heavy. It doesn't cast terribly. You know, you could do worse for a sub $100 rod, but it's not amazing. My hand is getting tired. That never happens. My hand's getting tired from holding this rod. This is the, there we go. I was gonna say this is the juiciest section of the pool. Can't quite, oh, I think that's a, is that a cutthroat? No, that's a brown trout. I haven't caught a brown trout in a long time. Look at that pretty boy. Nice red spots. That's a brown trout, all right. About 8 inches, 8.5 inches. See ya, buddy. Okay, that's cool. I'm happy about that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna turn around, go back to the main stem. Or at least the larger branch, whatever you want to call it. It's not quite as tranquil over here as it was on the other side, but hopefully there will be more fish in exchange. There's plenty of good-looking water. Oh, here we go. Speak of the devil. What do we have here? Another brown trout. Awesome. So this is my first fish in the main stem of the river. Nice little brown trout. A little 5-incher. See ya, buddy. Nothing wrong with catching baby brown trout. Fish on. Looks like a brook trout. Pretty little fish. 6 or 7 inches. See ya, buddy. Fish on. Just a little guy. A little brook trout. See ya, little baby guy. Oh, yes. This looks like a brown? Yep. I like catching brown trout because I don't catch them very often. Beautiful. See ya, buddy. Anyway, my one-word summary, my one-word review of this rod is that it is okay. It's okay. Fish on. Feels a little bit bigger, maybe. Yeah, definitely. Biggest fish yet, I think. Definitely the biggest brook trout. The fly is out. See ya, buddy. The waders I'm wearing are hip waders. They're the Chota Tundra Hippies, or Chota Hippies Tundra version. Something like that. I really like these. They're hip waders that can kind of fold down to be just like knee high, to be like gaiters basically. But these are not durable waders. I get like a season, whoa! I get a season out of them, like a year out of them, and then they get holes in them. It's about time I got a new pair, because these are very leaky. See you, buddy. Little brook trout. It's always nice to have an unexpected catch like that when you're not really paying attention, and yet somehow you manage to catch a fish. Fish on! Oh, darn it. I thought I had, oh, I thought I was on a rock like I was just then. Oh, okay, that's definitely a fish. I mean, I know it is, I saw it, but there we go. I also saw a fish jump past this one, like another 15 feet upriver. So there's more where this came from. Plump little brook trout. Healthy little guy. Okay, now let's see if we can get that other one. Do you see where this kind of largish boulder is on the right side of the stream? To the left of that, I think, is where I saw a fish. Let's see. Let's see if I'm right, if there is one there. Yes! I thought so. Come on, stay on. We have another brook trout. See ya, buddy. Got one. Oh, came off. It looks like a little brook trout. It's like 3 inches long. There isn't great holding water in this stream for big fish, except for that pool that I first got to when I got down to the water. That was by far the best holding water I've seen on this entire thing. And everything else has been kind of subpar. But we're making it work, except it's raining now. I just felt the first raindrops. Let's see if we can get another fish or two before we have to get out of here. Oh! Oh, man! Speaking of catching a fish, except we didn't catch it, did we? Didn't land it. Yeah, rain is definitely coming down. Let's catch one more. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to take shelter. This is a lot of rain. Let's hide in the trees. Oh, that was wild. Okay, 10 minutes later. The sun is back out. Well, the sun is out. There was no sun before, but now it's beautiful. Still getting a little bit of residual rain here, but let's catch our last fish and then get out of here. Okay, this looks really good. This looks like my best bet for one last fish. Let's fish this lower end. That looks okay. Make sure we've covered. Oh, nope. That's a rock. Fish on. Last fish of the day, and it is a brown trout. Good. So this is fish number 11. Not sure how long I've been fishing. I'll check my watch in a minute here. But I believe that's 6. See you, buddy. Wait. No, that's a brook trout. Okay, I was gonna say that's 6 brook trout and 5 brown trout. But no, that's 7 and 4. 7 brook trout, 4 brown trout. Let's fish the rest of this little section here, see if we can get any more before we pack it out. I like fishing with purple flies. I don't know why, I think it's just a neat color for flies. I don't think it's really any more or less effective than others. It's just kind of a pretty color to tie with. And so it's a pretty color to fish with. Oh! Well, I think that might have been the last chance that I get out of here. I'll keep going enough to just make sure there aren't any more fish in here. There we go. Nice. Decently sized brook trout. Gotta double check now. I'm second guessing myself. Yes, that is a brook trout. See you, buddy. Okay, that feels good. I think there's a semi-dried up little side channel coming in from over this way. This is the main course of the river, obviously. But again, I want to just finish fishing this little side area, this little side show. Oh, yes. And it's turning out to be a good move. I'm having more action here than anywhere else I've been on the stream. Yet another brook trout. See ya, buddy. Just a little bit more. Oh! I was lightly manipulating the fly. And what is this? Now that's a brown trout. That is a brown trout. Beautiful. Okay, I think that'll do it. No. Couple more casts. There's a little bit more room here. Let's see if I can get any more. And this has been, again, much more successful. Oh, yeah! There are tons of fish in here. I keep meaning to stop fishing, but I keep catching more fish. It's a good problem to have. Decent brookie. Okay, I've gotten to the end of this little side pool here. Should I try fishing this? No, you know what? I need to stop. I need to stop at some point. I think that's gonna wrap it up, guys. I fished for 1 hour and 15 minutes and caught 10 brook trout and 5 brown trout. Those brown trout really surprised me. I haven't caught any brown trout anywhere near here before, so that was pretty cool for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and my little brief mini review of that rod. That is just okay. Again, for being 50 or 60 bucks, it's decent. You certainly could do worse. But yeah, let me know what you think. If you've fished that rod, let me know what your thoughts of it have been. Leave a comment down below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.